welcome back to my channel. As you can see down here, we have something a little bit different going on. Today I am going to be sharing with you the planners that I went through in 2020 and kind of what worked for me, what didn't work for me, and I hope that this can kind of help you out in deciding your planners for 2020 if you are still deciding. But before we get any further into this video, if you guys are new here, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I do all things planner and craft related here, so if you guys are into that kind of thing, you would definitely enjoy this channel. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So I actually got this idea from one of my viewers. It left a comment down below asking me if I can flip through what planners I went through in 2020. And I thought it was a brilliant idea. Like they said, it probably would help narrow down what they are thinking of doing for 2021. So I thought that was just a brilliant idea. I can't physically go through all of them because it just will be too long. I'm more of a kind of linear person too, so that will make me really frustrated because I hopped in and out of a lot of things. But what I want to share with you all today is just a few of the spreads of the planners that I went through, what worked for me during that time and what didn't, and kind of what I ultimately decided towards the end of the year. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, guys, so for the life of me, I could not find the actual physical planner. I don't know what I did with it or what. I don't know what happened pretty much, but this was from the Your Best Year Yet, I believe is what the planner was called. I have a finalized lineup video on my channel, and I'll leave a link above. It was kind of that the cover of the Happy Planner that had all of those. It was really busy on the cover, but you can check out that video if you really want to see like a detailed flip through and what's inside. But typically I was using my Happy Planners every 3 months because I also had my wellness and note pages in there, so it got really thick to keep the whole planner there. So I did find the early pages from 2020. So here was January. Let me zoom out. There's so much stuff on my desk, guys, so if you see something on the side, please forgive me. I was really going through my craft room trying to gather up all of these planners, and now it's a wreck. So but here was the monthly view. I still to this day I cannot get with decorating monthly views. I typically use my monthly view as pre-planning. That's what worked for me, and yeah, I haven't really gone back, to be honest. So here was like the last bit of December 2019 into January 2020. And to be 100% honest with you all, horizontal works out for me, and that is definitely going to be a staple moving forward into 2021. I just love decorating it. I love the kind of having a kind of a list set up with a focus box. This was me still kind of figuring out how I like to write in this layout, and over time it got a lot better. So yeah, so here are a few of the spreads. Some weeks, like this week, I don't know what happened Friday and Thursday. I didn't do anything. But this was a really huge spread. But some weeks were a little bit lighter, some weeks weren't. But this here, I'm gonna stop here with this horizontal planner because this is kind of what I typically go for with my horizontal layouts. You see like a focus box on each day pretty much. So that is kind of what I kind of land with, and it's still working for me to this day, even with hopping around and doing different things, is to have that focus box as well as like kind of a list. Even if it doesn't have like a like actual checklist, I have like a list of things that I need to do, and that really worked out for me. So this was really kind of when I started to hone in. And I was using this for my catch-all pretty much. Honestly, I used this for my catch-all for the whole year, pretty much. So, and then you kind of see a little bit of the same concept with the listing in the little boxes. So pretty much what I kind of learned from here is that horizontal works out for me. like I said, it gives me the opportunity to add listing as well as like a focus for each day, alongside with being able to decorate pretty well as well. So that is, like I said, what I'm going to be using moving forward. Once I have my lineup finalized, you guys will see all of that. I'm thinking of adding like a half letter. I don't, which is funny, I don't have any happy planners in my lineup at this moment of me recording this, because it might change later, but I don't have any happy planners in my lineup, which is huge for me because I always had some type of happy planner or something. But I just, you know what, we'll save that for the lineup video. I'll give my reasons there. So this pretty much worked throughout. I probably stayed into this planner up until June, because I did switch over, and June is when everything kind of went down and I kind of was hopping around, but we'll get to that point. So this was pretty much most of the year up in from June until July. But like I said, I can't find the planner. I cannot find a planner for the life of me. So here it is. But next up here is my passion planner. And I really did enjoy being into this passion planner. I kind of got this maybe, I feel like I got this one after February, because it was, I think I took it to me for the Chicago Planner Conference, and that was the end of February. So I really like this layout. These hourlies, and I'm gonna have to skip around because there's a lot of personal things in here, but these hourlies did work out for me, because right after February is when the pandemic happened. Actually, I think this week is the week that my job said that we will be fully working from home. I think the 16th was the start of it, which was is really ironic that I opened it on that page. But this really started to come really in handy with me trying to figure out a routine for my son, because I had my son before he was going to my grandparents pretty much while I was at work, and I'll drop him off in the morning, pick him up in the afternoons. And once the pandemic hit, I had to learn to have him at home. He stayed at home pretty much the first few weeks, because we were thinking it was going to be like a 3-week, a month kind of thing. But afterwards, once we realized it was going to be more permanent, he started going back to my grandparents' house during the afternoons, and he still is currently doing that, just to kind of get us some time to actually do our work and not have to run around the 2-year-old the whole time. So this really helped me out with that. I'm trying to see if I can find another spread that isn't too personal. So here's a week that I can kind of share. I'm kind of skipping around this planner because there was a lot of personal things, appointments that I don't really want to share, and I want to be able to show this to you without blurring out 90% of the page. But yeah, this really worked out for me. I really enjoyed decorating it. It really helped me on track with the hourly. But after a while, once I started to get into a groove of some like consistency base and working from home and also having my son as well, this planner really stopped working for me. I didn't really need the hourly because I kind of had a routine in knowing what I needed to do, because obviously I've never worked from home and also had my 2-year-old for a majority of the day. So I really had to figure it out. And once I figured it out, this kind of like stopped serving its purpose. I didn't really need the hourly every day. And yeah, it just kind of fell off. I think I stayed into this until maybe about the beginning of June is when I stopped using this, because I was pretty much at a rhythm and starting to realize that I was just writing things down multiple times. I really love this layout. I really wish that they would go without the times in some, even if they kept the same like kind of a vertical line kind of feel just without the times. I will be down with that, willing to come back to it. It lays down really flat if you guys are into that. But I think Passion Planner is a really good company. If you guys want to check it out, you're interested in a book bound, I definitely would recommend them, especially if you need it hourly. It's just for me, the hourly every day just was not necessary. Only time I can think that I would need the hourly is on the weekends, and is not worth me, you know, having nothing for most of the weekend, then the weekend's all booked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the Passion Planner did not work out for me. I won't be using it in 2021 as of right now. If I get back to being like on the go and things, I can see that working out a little bit better for me. If there's meetings and stuff that I need to keep track of and things of that nature. But at this point, and what I know of what 2020 is going to be, pretty much at this point is still going to be the same as 2020, since I'll still be working from home until at least February. So I did not purchase another passion planner to move on into 2021. Okay, so we're kind of getting into the planners that I started to transition into until late May, early June-ish. So here we go with the daily that I made for with the Happy Planner. This is the Wild Style box. Love that box. I think that was one of the best box that they came out with thus far. I have a video on how I set this up. It's really cringy. just to put that out there, because the day that I made that video is the day that I applied for the squad, and I was really nervous and kind of talking that throughout. And when I get nervous, I have to let it out in some kind of creative outlet. So that was my way. But I'll leave it up above if you want to check it out. I really love the setup because I added the monthly view that is in the monthly Happy Planners. This was actually from Vintage Botanicals. I thought that the color combo worked really well with the Wild Style kind of neutral combo. So I did that for May. And I learned very quickly that although I really love to have a daily, it just didn't work out for me. And just to preface it from the next planner that's coming up, I had already purchased a daily duo before I realized that dailies just don't work for me. So I only stayed in here for maybe about a week. There's a few more spreads that kind of like hopped around, but for me, it just wasn't worth like breaking this all down into, I think I had 4 months. So June, July, and let me see, August, I believe. Yeah, I work really hard on this, and I think it is a really cool idea that I had came up with, using kind of combining the monthly layout, because I knew I wanted something kind of like an overview. I wish I was able to do like actually have the big monthly view on both pages as well with the dailies, but I think I may have wrote on those days for that planner, but it just didn't work for me. It didn't stick around. Only thing is, if I did want to come back to this, I can just like wipe that out or cover it completely with the month, or just cover it and just, because everything else is completely undated. That's one thing that I do love about their daily sheets. There's no dates. If I ever wanted to come back to this, I can hop into it, and it's cute. It's super cute. So I had 4 months in here, and it was pretty thick, but I love it. I loved it. I wanted the cover to be a little bit more toned down, so I used the inside cover for this, and it was cute. Worked out not so much for me, but I realized that I'm not a daily person. This is a really cool way if you are waiting for some kind of disbound daily from the Happy Planner, which they still haven't given us, but if you wanted to kind of create your own, you can check out that video. These daily pages came from the Wild Style box, so I don't know if it's available or anything. However, they do have daily sheets at Michael's, so I'll leave a link down below. It is an affiliate link, but I'll leave a link down below to Michael's if you guys wanted to purchase that and set this up with another monthly layout. So that's that. Next up is the Daily Duo, and this isn't the cover that originally was on there. This is one of the black collaboration covers, actually the second one, and I added the Know Your Worth and add text. That is a quote that I got from Indian Ivy Ink. I really love this cover. Those covers are still on sale, you guys, so again, I'll leave a link down below if you want to check them out. But let's go ahead and get into this Daily Duo. I have to struggle and find a spread because I used the Daily Duo very, 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 very seldomly. So here is one when I tried to start it in July. And honestly, I wasn't really like finding any joy during that time. You guys know what all went down. I tried to use it because I had already purchased it, and it just was not bringing me back to it. So here is pretty much. And here's a good idea too. If you don't necessarily need the hours, you can use like a 5mm washi and put a strip down. And this can just be like, for me, I did like a grocery list kind of thing. This was Ashton's birthday too. So it's still in the pandemic, so we really didn't do anything but picked him up a cake. But he's 2. He turned 2, so it wasn't really that big a deal. Yeah, and I did it again there. That's actually, I really like that. I really love this washi with the Star Wars theme. The Star Wars stickers, by the way, are from Simply Me Kish, if you guys are curious. But yeah, I just wasn't really finding joy. I found out that just doing these dailies just didn't work out for me at all. So it's very seldom. Like, I go to my daily duo. Here's a spread that I was doing, either to just kind of play around, or if I know it's going to be a busy day. I'm trying to find one where it was a pretty busy day. Here's one, and I just did pin only. So if you like need this, I think this is perfect for work, especially if you kind of have appointments, like, I don't know, a nurse or therapist or something like that constantly have appointments per day. Whatever job that that entails, I think this will be perfect for that. But for someone like me, I am a mom who's currently working from home. I just didn't necessarily need this, and I don't know if it was just due to the pandemic as well. So I am looking forward to the next half of this daily duo, which will be from I believe it's up until June of next year, to see if I do come back to it and pick it up. You get the great quality paper that EC has, the really nice coils that we are used to with EC. But for me, as 2020 is such a strange year, as we all know, this one just did not work for me. I can't even find a week or a few days at least to show you all. Here is one. I knew this week was going to be really, really busy, so here it is. And I think I did a plan with me on this. So if you're curious, I'll leave it up above. I'm pretty sure I did a plan with me on that, because that was a busy week. But yeah, daily duo did not work for me just due to the nature of my life. I just didn't really need something on a daily basis. So yeah, but I think it is a good option if it's something that you want and you kind of want that quality paper that EC has. Definitely check it out. All right, you guys, and moving on along. So as you guys know, around that May-June point, I really dove into the A5 system, just trying to find my groove, trying to figure out what works for me. And I must say, I really do love the A5 system. This is one of the spreads that I did with the cloth and paper inserts. I love I love these inserts. They worked out for me really good, really perfectly, to be 100% honest with you. The only thing is that I feel like I didn't have enough space to kind of decorate, which makes sense because cloth and paper is kind of one of those minimalist kind of companies, so it makes sense that they would make something that is very minimalist, you know. So going into 2021, I did not purchase these. I may get them if I feel like I need them, but I did not purchase them. I actually purchased the dailies after I've been screaming that dailies don't work for me. But it actually has 2 on one page. So I am going to incorporate a horizontal layout printable that I got, and I have a video on that coming next week, that I got from Squared Plans. I will touch on that as I do the video, to kind of showing you all about printables and things, and that's coming next week. But yeah, I think those 2 on one page dailies will work out a little bit better for me versus just having 1 on one page, as I didn't have enough to actually do. And I think I'm gonna use those kind of more of a list, and kind of be a little bit more detailed in my horizontal layout. So that's the plan overall. We'll see how it goes. But I do love the A5 system. The A5 system is actually coming with me in 2021. I think it is versatile. I think it is chic. If you want to glam it up, be as decorative as possible, you can. If you want to tone it down, you really can. You can go very minimalist and it still looks really good. So I really love the A5 system. Y'all know I love me some Notiques, so I do have some new Notiques for the A5 system. I've shared those with you as well. So that will be definitely coming with me into 2021. Specifically, what I love about these is that when I didn't have too much going on, I was able to really go out and decorate and still have enough space. But I know moving into 2021, I may be going back to work. I may be able, hopefully, to visit friends, do other things outside of just sitting in the house. So I'm going to need a little bit more room and space to write. So I'll probably be going back to the horizontal on a regular basis, hence why I did not purchase these again. So they did work out for me overall, but it doesn't allow me the opportunity to be functional and decorative at the same time. These are obviously more of a functional layout. Although you can decorate it, as you can see, and it's cute. I really love the spread, but when you have more going on, it's really hard to be decorative and functional. All right, and last but not least, this is the Crystal Vibes, I believe. Yes, this is a Crystal Vibes planner. As you can see, like I said, I do take my months out of the planner once I'm done with it. So it's starting in October. I actually need to remove them, but I'm thinking I might not even be in this into the new year. I'm pretty positive. I actually can't show y'all that spread, so let me go to an older one. I'm pretty positive I will not be into this planner in 2021. This is going to get retired, and I actually probably might take these discs for my half letter, just saying. But this is my end all be all. I love the horizontal layout. I think it is perfect. We already kind of discussed that when I showed you my first horizontal towards the first half of the year. I love, oh my God, you guys, I absolutely adore this planner. It is so neutral. It is kind of one of the first that I've seen that was truly neutral, even though there is a little bit of color still, like the little speckles, you might not be able to see them, but down the spine, they're pink. Happy Planner just cannot for the life of them just have something truly neutral.
Oh, you didn't tell me you was making a video. I need a pen.
No.
Nugget took mine. I need a pen. Come on.
No, I don't have a pen for you.
Come on. I need a pen. Quit playing.
Why do you need a pen? You can use that. Mine. You can use that. It's black. It's black ink. Don't bust in here like that again.
Maybe you should tell me you're making a video or go back to work. Put that in your video.
Close your door, please. But yeah, this really worked out for me. This is horizontal is just, it's perfect for me. I love it. I absolutely love horizontal layout. We can talk about it all day, but like I said, I still going with that system, as you can see. And even if you look at my horizontal spreads on like Instagram, you can kind of see that I kind of still go with that same system of having a list as well as the little boxes as much as I can, Avi. But yeah, y'all, those were pretty much all of the planners that I went through. It was fun, but now that I know kind of what I am into and what I need, I am really looking forward to 2021. I know for sure that I will have some sort of horizontal layout just like this in the next year. I'm just kind of narrowing down exactly what I'm going to do, such as what is going to be in my half layer versus what is going to be in my A5 system. I also shared with you the Celestial planner, so I'll leave that up above as well. I shared that all with you, and those are kind of going to be like, I have a craft planner, like all those little things that not necessarily I'm going to be into on a day-to-day basis, but I want to try out for 2021. I'm just kind of narrowing those things down. So the video is coming, y'all. It is coming. It is coming. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed just kind of going through what I used in this past year, because it has been a doozy. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up, because my room is a hot mess for it, because I had to go through all my stuff to figure out what I use. I even had to go back through YouTube videos and Instagram. So that's a good thing. about documenting what you do. You can go back and look and see what you did. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoy. And as always, if you want it, plan it and do it. Bye, guys.